Yeah. Hi, my name is Lev and we're here at the Giant Fish showing you how to set up this Deltec 2650 protein skimmer. We're going to hard plumb it. Now what we did was we drilled a hole into the sump and put a bulkhead in, and we put in this male threaded adapter to this female slip. Now we're going to have to glue all of this together. I have some of it glued together already. So we're using Christie's PVC glue. It's blue. It smells really bad. It's probably not too good for you to be inhaling this, but you know, oh well. We're gonna, both edges, when you glue, you want to twist it in. Twist just like that. Glue both sides and then twist. Glue both sides and then twist. Glue both sides and then twist. And you want to do this quickly, because if you don't do it quickly, the glue will actually start to rise, to dry. We're going to raise this pump slightly off the ground temporarily. Later on we're going to get a nice piece of foam to put underneath this pump to reduce the vibration. This is an Iwaki pump. These are unions. This is a union, so if later on I needed to, I could very easily just remove this right here and take the whole pump out. Very simple. Clean it out in case it gets clogged, in case there are any problems. You also want to make sure you use a good ball valve. That way you can control the flow into the skimmer. Now for a Deltec, they recommend that you use a pump that's greater than 600 gallons per hour and then ball valve it off. This pump right here does 1,000 gallons per hour at head pressure, but since it's going through an elbow, it's going to be significantly reduced. So it's still going to be more than 600 gallons per hour, and if it's too much, we can always ball valve it off. Very simple. We already have this part glued together. We're going to glue this last part in together. Yeah. You don't have to use that much glue, actually. Just a little bit. And then remember, if you can, twist. Okay, very simple. Simple, efficient design. There you go. Just like that. Now we are done with the intake. We need to put the exit tube together. It's also a very simple process. On the other side of the Deltec, there's a there is a output tube. This tube right here. Now this tube, you gotta be very careful to make sure that it's not going down and it has no restriction. So we did not reduce the size of the PVC, and it's not going up at all. It's going straight back into the sump. That's why the Deltec is sitting on the bucket. to make sure that the exit tube is securely in place. And that's all nicely glued together. So now what we're actually going to do is fire her up for the first time. And we'll see what happens. Just double check all the nicely secured. To plug this baby in. There's no water in there. Well, there's no water in the sump, so plugging it in would be a bad idea. But we're actually going to fill the sump back up with water, turn the system back on, and then see how this guy works.
Pause.
Pause.